Have you ever found yourself in a conversation that seemed to take on a life of its own, leaving you wondering how it escalated so quickly? Perhaps a small disagreement spiraled into a heated argument, or a friendly chat turned into a moment of misunderstanding that lingered long after it ended. These emotional whirlwinds can be disorienting, making us question how we can navigate our relationships with greater ease and understanding. This is where the concept of emotional intelligence comes into play, a skill that can transform the way we connect with ourselves and others. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, isn't just a trendy phrase, it's a crucial aspect of our daily lives. It encompasses our ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions, as well as empathize with those around us. Research has shown that individuals with high emotional intelligence not only enjoy deeper personal relationships but also excel in their professional environments. So, how can we tap into this powerful skill to enhance our interactions? Let's start with the idea of emotional awareness. Imagine this: you're sitting in a meeting, and a colleague criticizes your idea. Suddenly, a wave of frustration crashes over you. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to pause. What are you feeling? Why do you think you're feeling this way? This simple act of tuning into your emotions lays the groundwork for understanding your responses and the motivations behind others' behaviors. By acknowledging your emotional state, you empower yourself to express your feelings constructively, rather than letting anger take the wheel. This awareness is fundamental to emotional intelligence, allowing you to communicate your needs in a way that fosters connection instead of conflict. Next comes empathy, the heart of emotional intelligence. Picture a close friend confiding in you about their struggles. They share the weight of their stress and anxiety from a particularly tough week. Rather than jumping in with quick solutions or steering the conversation toward your own experiences, take a moment to truly listen. Acknowledge their feelings. A simple "that sounds really tough" or "I can see why you'd feel that way" can make a world of difference. When you practice empathy, you create a nurturing space for open dialogue, inviting vulnerability and strengthening the bonds between you. Effective communication is another vital element to explore. How often do we find ourselves saying one thing while our body language communicates something entirely different? Clarity is essential in our interactions. Instead of blaming language that can lead to defensiveness, opt for I statements. For example, saying "I feel hurt when," instead of "you always make me feel," shifts the focus onto your feelings rather than pointing fingers. This small adjustment can transform the tone of a conversation, allowing for greater understanding and less friction. Now, let's delve into the importance of managing our reactions. Think about a time when someone's comment hit a nerve, prompting a knee-jerk reaction. It's so easy to respond in the heat of the moment, but what if you could take a deep breath, pause, and choose your response intentionally? Practicing mindfulness during these moments empowers you to engage thoughtfully instead of reactively. Ask yourself, what is the best way to navigate this situation? This practice not only fosters self-control but also shows respect for the feelings of others, leading to healthier interactions. Embracing vulnerability may feel counterintuitive, especially in a world that often prioritizes strength over sensitivity. Yet, vulnerability is a powerful pathway to connection. When you share your authentic self, your fears, your uncertainties, your hopes, you encourage others to do the same. Consider a moment when you admitted a struggle to someone you trust. That act of sharing not only deepened your connection but also created an environment of mutual support. By embracing vulnerability, we dismantle barriers and build bridges, allowing for genuine connections that can thrive over time. Finally, let's discuss reflection, a vital aspect of personal growth. After a conversation or interaction, take a moment to review what unfolded. What went well? What could have been handled differently? Ask yourself the tough questions. Did I communicate clearly? Did I listen with intention? This practice isn't about criticizing yourself. Rather, it's an opportunity for learning and evolving. Each interaction can be a lesson, and every challenge a chance for deeper understanding. Now, let's consider some practical exercises you can weave into your daily routine to enhance your emotional intelligence. Start by keeping a journal where you reflect on your emotions and interactions. Jot down moments that triggered strong feelings, what led up to them, how you responded, and what you might change next time. This practice can reveal patterns in your emotional responses, guiding you toward more effective ways to handle similar situations in the future. Another valuable exercise is practicing active listening. When someone is speaking to you, focus entirely on them without planning your response while they talk. Show your engagement through nods, maintain eye contact, and ask open-ended questions to encourage deeper conversation. By being fully present, you demonstrate that you care, and you enhance your understanding of their perspective. And let's not underestimate the power of mindfulness. Just a few moments each day dedicated to meditation or deep breathing can significantly improve your emotional regulation. These practices help you become more aware of your emotional landscape, allowing you to respond with intention rather than reactivity. As we conclude this exploration of emotional intelligence, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences. What challenges have you faced in connecting with others? Have you ever felt that your emotions held you back from deeper relationships? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, the journey toward emotional intelligence is a lifelong one, and each step you take brings you closer to richer, more fulfilling relationships. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of psychology. Thank you for joining me today. Embrace the power of emotional intelligence and let it guide you toward a more connected and empathetic life. Until next time, keep growing and nurturing those important relationships.